Today, we're disassembling the ASUS ExpertBook P1 for a repair guide. Before starting, ensure that you back up your files. Also, have all parts ready. First, check the safety precautions in the ASUS support manual. Next, take proper ESD precautions and power off the laptop. Loosen the 4 screws. Follow the instructions to pry open the bottom case. Lift the lid slightly and use a plastic blade to pry open the bottom case. Continue using the plastic blade to pry the bottom case. Remove the bottom case. If you need to replace the bottom case, please secure 4 new anti-drop screws into it first. Insert a new screw. Push and rotate it into the screw hole. Repeat this process for the other screws. If you need to replace the bottom case, new sponges must be installed. For 42-watt battery, prepare a new battery sponge. Attach it to the inside of the bottom case. For 50-watt battery, prepare 2 new battery sponges. Follow the instructions to attach them. Assemble the bottom case at a slight angle. Align it with the upper side. Next, assemble the bottom case until it clicks into place. Make sure the bottom case snaps into place. Fasten the 4 screws to secure it. Tear off the con mylar. Push the iron sheet. To avoid damage, disconnect the red cable first, then the black cable. To prevent a short circuit or shock, connect the black cable first, then use the plastic blade to connect the red cable. Push the iron sheet to secure the connector. Use a new con mylar to cover the battery connector. Remove the screw. Remove it at an angle of less than 15 degrees. Remove the thermal pad. Place the SSD thermal pad next to the slot. Align and install the SSD at an angle of less than 15 degrees. Press down and secure it with the screw. Remove the screw. Remove the SSD at an angle of less than 15 degrees. Remove the SSD pad. Place the SSD pad next to the slot. Align and install the SSD at an angle of less than 15 degrees. Press down and secure it with the screw. Unlock and remove the RAM modules. Align and insert the RAM at a 30 degrees angle. Then push down until it clicks into place. Install another RAM module the same way. Remove the screw. Then remove the Wi-Fi bracket. Disconnect the RF connectors. Remove the wireless LAN card at an angle of less than 15 degrees. Insert the wireless LAN card at an angle of less than 15 degrees. Be careful not to pinch the cable. It's recommended to press down the wireless LAN card and secure its screw first. Then connect the RF connectors. Remove the screw, then install the Wi-Fi bracket. Reinstall the screw. If the cable shifts, please remember to put it back in place. Push down to release the battery brackets on both sides of the battery. Remove the battery. Carefully turn over the battery. Carefully detach the tape with a plastic blade, then peel it back. Turn the battery back to the front side. Remove the tape. Remove the battery cable. Carefully lift up the battery and prepare a new alfoil left. Attach it and wrap it up. Similarly, attach the AL foil to the other side of the battery. Carefully turn over the battery and connect the battery cable. Attach the bat acetate tape as shown. Then flip it back to the rear side. Separate the tape slightly. Cross-wrap the cable and stick it on. Ensure the tape is properly attached, then turn back to the front side. Install the lock bracket on both the left and right sides. Align and install the battery into the system. Push up the bracket to lock the battery. Remove the con mylar. Disconnect the speaker connector. Remove the tape. Release the cable from the grooves. Remove the speaker. Align and install the speaker with the positioning pins. Please ensure proper assembly. Route the cable into the grooves from right to left. Please reattach the tape that was removed earlier. Connect the speaker connector. Use a new con mylar to cover the connector. Tear off the line tape. Remove the screws in reverse numerical order. Carefully lift the thermal module from the green area to remove it. Align and install the thermal module with the screw holes. Fasten the 5 screws in numerical order. Prepare a new line tape and attach it as instructed. Detach the antenna cable from the mounting clips. Disconnect the cable. Remove the 3 screws. Remove the fan. Align and install the fan. Fasten the screws. Connect the fan cable. Route the RF cables into the mounting clips. Finally, ensure the cables are properly organized. Disconnect the I/O cable. Tear off the con mylar. Disconnect the FPFFC and TPFFC. Remove the sponge. Then disconnect the keyboard cable. Next, disconnect the EDP cable. Remove the 4 screws on the I/O bracket. Also remove the 4 screws on the main board. Remove the I/O bracket. Carefully lift up and remove the main board. If your device has 32 GB RAM, please apply the new MBDDR absorber when replacing the main board. Align and install the main board. Ensure the cables are not pinched under the main board. Align and install the I/O bracket. Secure the I/O bracket with the 4 screws. Fasten the 4 screws on the main board. Connect the FFC connectors. Connect the I/O cable. Connect the FPFFC and TPFFC. Prepare a new con mylar and attach it as instructed. Connect the keyboard cable. Use a new sponge to cover the connector. Also, connect the EDP cable. Close the loop and attach the tape to secure it. Disconnect the IOFFC. Remove the IOFFC. Remove the 4 screws. Then remove the I/O bracket and I/O board. Align and install the I/O board. Install the I/O bracket. Fasten the 4 screws. Connect the IOFFC. Peel off the release paper from the FFC's back and attach it securely. Open the lid and hang it over the edge of the workspace. Remove the 3 screws from both hinges. Carefully separate the LCD module. Align and assemble the LCD and keyboard module. Do not pinch the cable. Secure the hinge with screws. Fasten 3 screws on the other hinge as well. Return to the workspace and close the lid. Disconnect FPFFC and remove it. Disconnect TPFFC and remove it. Remove the bat screw mylar. Tear off the TP conductive tapes. Remove the 3 screws. Lift up the keyboard module, then remove the touchpad. Assemble the touchpad module. Secure it with the 3 screws. Prepare 2 new TP conductive tapes. Attach to the right position as marked in red. Then attach the left side as shown. Apply the bat screw mylar to cover the screws. Connect the FPFFC. Attach it properly. Connect the TPFFC. Ensure the FFC is attached properly. If you need to replace the keyboard module, please follow the repair flow. Use a plastic blade to pry off the cap of the bezel. Insert a plastic card between the lower bezel to start a gap. Then separate the bezel. Continue to separate the right side bezel. Separate the top side bezel. Separate the left side bezel. Lastly, use a plastic blade to separate the adhesive and attach the bottom side. Remove the bezel. Prepare a new bezel adhesive top and apply it to the top side bezel. Also prepare a new bezel adhesive down and attach it as shown. Prepare 2 pieces of bezel adhesive RL. Follow the instructions to attach them to the left and right side bezels. Remove release papers. Align the bottom of the lid with the bezel, then press to secure. Press to secure the hinge cap until it clicks. Remove the screws from both hinges. Remove the hinges. Align the screw holes to assemble hinge L. Align the screw holes to assemble hinge R. Secure the hinges with screws. Pull out the LCD adhesive at a 30° angle from the panel lower corner. Hold the pull tab firmly, then roll and pull it off completely. Remove the LCD adhesive on the other side in the same way. Carefully lift the LCD panel out of the cover and flip it over. Peel off the transparent tape covering the EDP connector. Open the loop. Disconnect the EDP cable. Now, completely remove the LCD panel. Prepare new LCD panel adhesive. Align and attach the LCD panel adhesive to the LCD cover. Also attach the LCD panel adhesive to the other side. First, follow the instructions to attach the 6 Mylar sheets for proper alignment. Remove the release paper. Flip the LCD panel over to the back side. Connect the EDP cable to the LCD panel. Ensure the EDP cable is properly connected. Close the loop and apply the covering tape to the EDP connector. Assemble and align the LCD panel to the LCD cover. Gently press the LCD panel to secure it in place. Lastly, remove the 6 alignment mylar sheets. Remove the hinge acetate tape. Release the EDP cable. Release the tape securing the cable. Slide the plastic blade to the right, separating camera and LCD cover. Remove the camera. Disconnect the EDP cable from camera. Remove the rubbers from camera. Attach the rubbers to the camera. Connect the camera cable to the camera. Install the camera module. Tidy up the cable and secure the camera cable using its tape. Route the camera cable into the grooves on the LCD cover as shown. Prepare a new hinge acetate tape. Attach it to secure the cable. Lastly, ensure the cable is properly routed. Remove the hinge acetate tape. Release the Wi-Fi antenna cable. Release the copper foil. Use a plastic blade to remove the Wi-Fi antenna. If you need to replace the LCD cover, please also replace the antenna module. First, wrap the AUX wire next to the black tube with new acetate cloth. Align the notch and positioning grooves to install the Wi-Fi antenna. Peel off the release paper from the copper foil and attach it well. Route the RF cables into the grooves as shown. Apply the hinge acetate tape. Lastly, remove all the plastic heat shrink tubes. If you need to replace the LCD cover, please follow the repair flow. Welcome to subscribe to ASUS support channel. Like the video or share your comments below. We are happy to provide you with more useful information.